that the truth? I said, this bitch is rudely awakening motherfuckers to be their true self, you know? And that's what people need to be. Me, I got what I got, but shoot, I ain't got that. And I said, she ain't got that. People from back in my era, shoot, that's how we all look. All this other stuff y'all introduce into the food and all this stuff, what is it? Embalming fluid or steroids or whatever the case may be. That's what blew us up. And I said, ain't that the truth? Everybody used to be skinny back in the day. And we know that, boo. I said, yeah. Even your father looked like shoe. You ain't even that bad. But he knew that you've been through so much, and he didn't even know how to deal with the fact that he was guilty of not being there for you. And that's what guilty people do, you know. They try to make the person that's the victim all fucked up even more. Instead of taking the credit that shit, you should have asked for a multitude of things for your mama, nigga. And God said, ain't that the truth? I said, he don't even know what to say, but shit. Why am I doing this right now? Because that's what he do, boo. He been getting in mama way all this time. And I said, yeah, that one ain't going to be what he needs to be pretty soon. And God said, ain't that the truth? A lot of motherfuckers want to act like what? We gonna leave? Nigga, shut the fuck up. I said, that's a mama right there, bitch. And you know what? A mother. And it's not a mammy, see? And she ain't gonna leave shit up to y'all. Because you know what? Y'all grimy. And that nigga would have been fucked up by tomorrow. And his ass don't know that, but shit, that's on him. I said, a lot of these people that be sitting up here trying to think that what? You don't need backup, nigga? Shit, you always need backup around these motherfuckers. And God said your mama didn't have backup nowhere she was going. And they tried to fuck up even further. And I said, ain't that the truth? I said, mama, tell me another thing and tell me this and tell me that so I can, put that in my mind too. And God said, we ain't telling nobody shit no more. And you know what? They can figure out their own shit moving forward. And they know that too. I said, where's Leonard at? Where's Venus at? Where Eric at? Shit. They here. I said, I think that little motherfucker's running around fucking up shit already. And guess who was fucking up things? Leonard. Leonard was bad, but he wasn't bad in front of his mama.